I didn't put a synapse there. It just immediately went up and started going up. And then here, once it gets in the medulla, it's going to make a synapse in a nucleus. My first synapse is going to be in a nucleus in my medulla. Then this neuron, because a nucleus is neurons, that neuron is going to cross and go up to the thalamus and then head over to my leg region. Same receptors that went to the cerebellum, the same receptors that went to the cerebellum are also going to this nucleus. And this nucleus in the medulla, which is a nucleus for leg, is called nucleus gracilis. Nucleus gracilis, because again we said it was for the leg. Same thing's going to happen for the arm. Same receptors, except this time the information from the arm is going to go in. It's a 6-year-old computer. It's on its last legs. Come on. This information is going to, I'm just happy it works at this point. Information will go in. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. And it's going to synapse in another nucleus here on the outside. And this nucleus is not nucleus gracilis. This nucleus is nucleus cuneatus. Synapse. Cross, go up, and then go to my arm region. So no synapse in the spinal cord, no crossing in the spinal cord. The first synapse, this is why this is actually like the synapse. This tract up to here is called dorsal column. After it crosses, it's called medial lemniscus. But again, my hint is 2 names, 2 functions, both touch and position sense. And there's our drawing. Now I have an extra picture here that we didn't draw. And the reason why I added this was to show you, when I said the receptors, Golgi tendon, and muscle spindle were being used by cuneo-spinal cerebellum, they're at the same time activating the dorsal column medial lemniscus. It's just watch what happens. The cuneo-spinal cerebellum goes to the cerebellum. And the cerebellum, we're going to see, got some really important information. The cerebellum, actually, if you remember, the cerebellum attaches most to what part of the brainstem? Midbrain, pons, or medulla. The majority of the cerebellum is attached to what? The majority of the cerebellum is attached to the pons because the motor plan, Diane's going for coffee. Diane's going for coffee. Here's the plan. The plan went into the cerebellum, and that's what makes all those axons here of the pons, that pregnant pons. So now what happened is the plan, she's going for coffee, goes to the cerebellum. So now the cerebellum knows what the plan is. And the movement goes in and says, hey cerebellum, this is what she's doing. What do you think? Are we gonna hit the coffee cup? And the cerebellum goes, No, if she's going for coffee and she's going this way, it's never going to work. Let's go ahead and tell the cortex, I got a better plan. Let me help you. Let me help you. At the same time, simultaneously, the information goes up, and now the thalamus goes, okay, this is what the cerebellum is telling me to do. This is what the plan was. This is what is actually happening. Yep, I agree with the cerebellum. Let's go ahead and move to the right. This, believe it or not, is happening every time you make any movement. So, nucleus cuneatus. You didn't do really well on this picture on the last exam, so I don't know, you might be seeing it again. Nucleus gracilis is this bump here. That's the first synapse for the leg. Nucleus cuneatus is the first synapse here for the arm.